crash is coming at a time when an American military crash is also going to take place. It's not just the US dollar that's going to crumble. No. That the United States has been led by its nose to a trap where it will overextend itself. And the one that is leading the United States, I hope they're listening to me in the American Armed Forces, the one who is leading the United States to a military trap are the Zionists who control the US Congress. If Iran, there's a lecture I delivered maybe 1 week ago in Tamantun, Dr. Ismail, which is on YouTube, implications of a Zionist-Israeli attack on Iran, in which I have explained the subject in much greater detail, and we can mention here today that as soon as Israel attacks Iran, and I am anticipating that Israel would not want to deliver a knockout blow to Iran, because Israel wants Iran to remain strong. Why? Because Israel knows that Iran is going to respond by attacking the American troops in Iraq, where Iran has the advantage of geographical position. And Iran has a second advantage of the majority of the population of Iraq will be supporting Iran, because they are Shia in the past. I am anticipating that Iran will also attack and take Bahrain, which should not be easy for them. That should not be difficult for them. And once Iran takes Bahrain, remember again the same situation, that in Bahrain the overwhelming majority would be in support of Iran, and a small and strange minority of oppressors would be opposing Iran in Bahrain. So Iran will have the majority population of Bahrain on its side, because they're mostly Shia. Once Iran takes Bahrain, then Saudi Arabia, which is now, after India, Israel's most strategic partner in the world, Saudi Arabia will now call on the United States. It's probably already prearranged. Maybe they have a secret defense treaty. And the United States Congress will ensure that the United States Army, armed forces have to respond and send American troops into Saudi Arabia. And guess what's going to happen? The United States, I am anticipating, is going to face military defeat in Saudi Arabia and Iraq from Iran, because the advantage is on the side of Iran. And if the United States uses nuclear weapons, that's it for Uncle Sam, because the advantage is on the side of Iran. And if the United States uses nuclear weapons, that's it for Uncle Sam. And so we see not only a financial crash taking place, but also a military crash about to take place. So we can see the pieces coming together. What's going to happen when Iran is attacked? Naturally, the price of oil is going to shoot up dramatically, apart from the fact that the US dollar will be collapsing. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wassalam, it's a hadith of Sahih Bukhari, it is also in Sahih Muslim. He said about Akhiru Zaman, one of the signs of the last day is that the river Euphrates, you have studied geography, haven't you? The river Euphrates will uncover a mountain of gold. But he went on to say that the believers must not touch it. We can understand if the gold came from the bank and it's riba, You don't touch that. But this is not coming from a bank. This is not the bank of Euphrates, this is the river. So this can't be haram gold. No, this is halal gold. Well then why did he say that the believers must not touch that gold? He said that mankind will fight over that gold, and that 99 out of every 100 will be killed. Which means that it's not going to be conventional warfare, because conventional warfare don't kill 99 out of every 100 combatants. This is going to be nuclear warfare really, or some kind of a warfare similar to nuclear warfare, which would kill 99 out of every 100, or biological warfare. So this is not going to be Tom, Dick and Harry fighting with little pistols. There has to be global warfare over that gold. If you are persuaded that the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam is talking about a mountain of that metal, gold, that is your right. And nobody is going to look down upon you. But there is going to be a mountain of gold. A mountain is something very high. And it's going to come from the river Euphrates. Or maybe you might want to say, well, the Prophet ﷺ is using symbolic language when he used the word mountain. And then what he meant was a large amount of gold, because gold is normally underground, under the river. So a large amount of gold is going to come from underneath the river. Maybe you want to use that kind of interpretation of the word mountain. But there are some who say, no, mountain is mountain. And you have no right to interpret the word mountain to mean large quantity. That it is correct. I can't do more than that, can I? I want to suggest to you that not only is the word mountain being used symbolically, but also that the word gold is also being used symbolically. And that what the Prophet ﷺ is speaking of is black gold or oil.